Welcome back to our channel, Valuable Coins Hub. These rare states $quarter coins make people rich. Let's find out why don't miss out one of these who know a single coin make you rich. Number 1. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and rare finds in modern coin history, the 2007 Montana State Quarter. And trust me, once you hear the story behind this coin's hidden errors and unexpected value, you'll never look at your spare change the same way again. Now I want you to stay with me until the end of this video because this isn't just about a shiny coin with a buffalo skull on it. It's about understanding what makes certain coins incredibly rare and why collectors are willing to pay high premiums just to own one. This isn't a myth or a rumor. Real collectors have found real 2007 Montana quarters with specific minting flaws that have made headlines and serious money in the coin world. The Montana quarter was part of the 50-state quarters program by the United States Mint, and it was released in 2007 featuring a bold design of a bison skull hovering over a beautiful Montana landscape with mountains and the open plains. A design that's striking and rich with Western symbolism. But what many don't realize is that a number of these coins left the mint with highly collectible errors. Errors that the trained eye of a collector would never let pass unnoticed. Some of the most sought-after examples are the 2007 Montana quarters with die cracks and cut errors. Minting mistakes that occur when the coin die breaks or becomes damaged during striking. These flaws might appear as raised bumps or extra metal on the coin. But to collectors, those tiny mistakes are like winning a mini lottery. There's also a known double die version where the lettering, especially around the phrase, Big Sky Country, and the date, appears slightly doubled. And if you find a coin with that feature, you better believe its value could be much higher than you think. Now here's where it gets even more exciting. A collector in Ohio recently discovered a Montana quarter with a full reverse die break, a huge minting flaw that gave the coin a dramatic look and added rarity. And that coin was sold through an online auction house for over $900. And this wasn't a once-in-a-lifetime event. Other examples have popped up in places like Salt Lake City, Phoenix, and even at small-town collector fairs where sharp-eyed coin lovers snagged a profit simply for noticing what others missed. One of the key reasons this coin has become so valuable among collectors is because 2007 was a peak year in coin collecting due to the state quarters program gaining momentum. So rare coins from this era hold special interest for both serious collectors and new hobbyists alike. The Montana quarter stands out because of its bold imagery, but it's the hidden details, the errors, the misstrikes, the tiny imperfections, that give it its true power. Let me share some tips for all my collector friends watching this video. Always examine your state quarters under proper lighting and with a magnifying glass. Pay special attention to the rim, the bison skull, and the words across the top and bottom. Die cracks, doubling, extra metal blobs. These things might seem minor, but they're exactly what gives a coin its uniqueness and value. And make sure to keep your coins safe. If you suspect you've found something rare, don't clean it. Keep it in its original condition and get it authenticated through a professional coin grading service. Coin shows across the country are seeing more and more collectors coming in with state quarters hoping to strike gold. And more often than you think, someone walks out with a smile and a pocket full of profit. Dealers in places like Chicago, Denver, and even smaller collector markets like Fresno or Tulsa have paid hundreds for clean, well-preserved Montana quarters with documented minting flaws. Now if you're just getting into collecting, or you're someone who's been watching coin videos wondering if there's really any money in it, let this be your sign. This is exactly the kind of coin that proves you don't need to be a millionaire to find value in your change. You just need to be informed, curious, and passionate about the hunt. Because the 2007 Montana quarter isn't just worth its face value. It holds history, mystery, and in some cases, serious money. If you love rare coin stories like this and want to stay ahead in the game, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This channel is dedicated to bringing you real coin finds, true collector tips, and the hidden treasures sitting in your pocket or coin jar right now. We're building a community where coin lovers, collectors, and even beginners can learn, grow, and maybe even find their first rare piece worth big bucks. And before I end this incredible coin journey, let me say it again. The original face value of the 2007 Montana quarter is only 25 cents, but rare error versions have sold for over $900 in auctions and private sales. So keep your eyes open, keep checking your change, And never underestimate the power of a small coin. Your next big discovery could be waiting for you in the most unexpected place. Number 2. Have you ever looked at a coin and felt like there's something more behind it? Something deeper than just a face value of 25 cents? Because what if I told you that a simple coin from 2018, something millions of people have in their pockets right now, could actually be worth a lot more than anyone expects? This isn't just any coin. This is the 2018 United States quarter from the Voyageurs National Park series, and it's full of surprises that collectors are racing to discover. Now don't blink and definitely don't skip a second of this video, because what I'm going to share with you today could completely shift the way you see your pocket change forever. You might be walking around with a coin that holds real collector value and you don't even know it. That's why this video is so important for every coin hunter, every collector, and even if you're just starting out, you're in for a thrill. Let's talk about the stunning 2018 Voyageurs quarter, part of the America the Beautiful series, featuring a design so peaceful yet so powerful. It shows a majestic loon swimming across the waters of northern Minnesota, surrounded by tall trees and reflecting the untouched natural beauty of Voyageurs National Park. But beyond its design, this coin hides rare minting errors that have collectors and dealers paying serious attention. Now here's where things get truly exciting. One of the most sought-after versions of this coin is the famous extra claw error, a rare variety where an extra line appears near the bird's leg due to a die chip during the striking process. It looks like a third leg or an added claw, and while it may sound minor, that little detail makes the coin dramatically more valuable. Collectors absolutely love this kind of mistake because it's rare, visual, and instantly noticeable. One collector from Michigan found the extra claw variety inside a bankroll and got it professionally graded. It was later sold at an auction for over $800 in Phoenix. Yes, $800 for a coin that originally cost just 25 cents. That's the magic of knowing what to look for and being in the right place at the right time. And that's not the only thing to watch for. Some 2018 Voyageurs quarters have come out with off-center strikes, die breaks, and even double dies, especially on the lettering like E pluribus unum or the word Minnesota along the top of the coin. Any of these signs could mean you're holding a rare and valuable version, and most people wouldn't even notice unless they really knew what to look for. Now here's my tip for every collector out there. When you're hunting for 2018 quarters, always examine both sides of the coin carefully under strong light. Use a good quality magnifier and pay close attention to the loon's leg area, the lettering, and the edges of the design. Even the smallest die chip or doubled letter could mean the difference between a regular quarter and a serious payday. Keep your finds stored safely and never clean them. Condition matters more than you think, especially for newer era coins like this one. The 2018 Voyageurs quarter has quickly gained popularity in collector markets across the country. From big cities like Chicago and New York to smaller coin communities in places like Des Moines or Reno, coin shows, auctions, and even online marketplaces are seeing increasing demand for error versions of this beautiful coin, and people are willing to pay real money for high-quality or unusual strikes. And here's the truth. The America the Beautiful quarter series is filled with collectible designs, but the Voyageurs stands out because of how clear and identifiable the errors are, especially the extra claw variety. That alone has put it on the radar of every serious coin hunter. So if you've been collecting casually or just started checking your change, don't ignore the newer coins. This is the perfect example of a modern quarter with hidden value that's already making waves in the numismatic world. It proves that treasure isn't always old or rusty. Sometimes, it's a shiny 2018 coin right in your wallet. If you're loving this kind of rare coin content and want to keep learning about the coins that can bring in big money, hit that subscribe button right now and become part of our growing collector family. This channel is all about the hunt, the thrill, the discoveries that make coin collecting one of the most exciting hobbies in the world. And just before we wrap up, let's remind ourselves why this quarter is worth your attention. Its original face value is just 25 cents, but with the right error like the extra claw variety or a strong off-center strike, this coin has sold in auctions and private sales for over $800. Keep searching, keep collecting, and most of all, stay curious. Because the next time you grab some change from a store or open a fresh coin roll, you might just be holding a little piece of art that could bring you a big reward. Number 3. We're going deep into the story of the 2000 United States quarter dollar from Virginia. And trust me, this is not just a regular coin you toss into a vending machine. This is a hidden treasure that could be worth far more than what it says on the surface. This isn't just a video about a coin. This is a journey into the unexpected. And if you're a coin collector or someone who's just starting to understand the beauty of rare finds, then you need to watch this till the very end because the 2000 Virginia quarter has some twists that will absolutely blow your mind. Let's begin with the coin itself. This quarter was part of the famous 50-state quarters program, and it was released to honor Virginia's rich colonial history. On the reverse side, you'll see the legendary ships Susan Constant, Godspeed, and Discovery sailing across the water. These are the same ships that brought the first English settlers to Jamestown in 1607. But while the design is beautiful and historic, it's the errors and variations hiding on some of these quarters that have made them incredibly rare and valuable. One of the biggest surprises with the Virginia 2000 quarter is the dramatic off-center strikes found on a number of coins. These are coins that weren't perfectly aligned during minting, causing the image or date to appear shifted or cut off. And while this might sound like a small flaw, collectors absolutely love it because it instantly proves the coin is unique and not mass-produced like the rest. One of these off-center error coins was discovered in Las Vegas and later sold at a collector's auction for more than $950. Yes, for a single quarter that looked just a little off from the rest. Another incredible find is the double die error. That's when the coin is struck more than once in a slightly misaligned way, making the letters or numbers appear doubled. This can often be spotted in the word Virginia, or in the year 2000 if you look close enough with a magnifier. These double die coins are rare and exciting to collectors, especially when found in uncirculated or near-mint condition. Imagine finding one like that in a coin roll or hidden away in an old coin jar at your house. But that's not all. Some rare versions of the Virginia quarter even show die cracks that look like lightning bolts across the surface of the coin, and those are highly collectible too. A coin with a clear die crack or dramatic doubling can go for hundreds of dollars on online marketplaces, coin shows, or even collector-to-collector private deals. Recently, one such coin sold in a private sale in Atlanta for over $875, and the original owner had no idea it was even valuable until they checked it under the right light. So here's my advice to all my fellow coin collectors and hunters watching this. Don't overlook the state quarters. Even the ones from the year 2000, which most people assume are common, can hold hidden value if you know what to look for. Always check for off-center strikes, doubling on the text, and raised lines or cracks that aren't part of the original design. And remember, condition matters, so store your finds properly, avoid cleaning them, and when in doubt, get them graded by a professional. Now let's talk about demand, because the Virginia quarter is not only a piece of American history, it's become a top target for error coin hunters all across the country. Dealers in places like Miami, Dallas, and Seattle are paying top dollar for these rare variations, especially if they're in high grade or show noticeable minting flaws. Coin collectors from every corner of the US are actively trading and buying this quarter, which means you're not just holding a piece of metal, you're holding opportunity. And if you're someone who enjoys learning about coins, discovering rare finds, and getting closer to turning your passion into profit, then this is the channel you need to subscribe to right now. We're building a strong, active, and excited community of coin lovers, from beginners to experts, and we're bringing you the real stories behind the coins you see every day. So hit that subscribe button, join our family, and never miss a chance to learn something valuable. And before we end this thrilling journey into the world of the 2000 Virginia quarter, here's what you must remember. Its original value is just 25 cents, but with the right error or rare variation, this coin has sold for over $950 in real markets and auctions. That's what makes collecting so powerful. It's not about luck. It's about knowledge, attention to detail, and the thrill of the hunt. So keep checking your change, open those rolls, and search every drawer because the next big find could be hiding in plain sight. Number 4. I'm about to tell you a fascinating story that every coin collector, hobbyist, and curious mind will want to hear till the very last word. We're diving into the mysterious and valuable world of the 2007 United States quarter dollar from Utah, a coin that not only honors a state's rich heritage but also hides secrets that can be worth serious money. Stay with me because this coin might just be sitting in your collection or hiding in your spare change. And if you don't know what to look for, you could miss out on something big. This isn't just about a quarter. It's about a coin that has the power to change your perspective on everyday currency. The Utah quarter was released in 2007 as part of the legendary 50-state quarters program, and its design is nothing short of iconic. On the reverse side, you'll see two locomotives facing each other with a golden spike between them, a powerful tribute to the joining of the Central Pacific and Union Pacific Railroads at Promontory Summit in 1869. It's a moment that transformed the United States forever, connecting the East to the West. But what most people don't realize is that some of these quarters came out with minting errors that made them extremely desirable and highly valuable in the coin world. Now here's where things get really exciting. There are Utah quarters out there with dramatic off-center strikes, where part of the design is missing or shifted because of a misalignment at the mint. These off-center errors are rare and stand out the moment you see them, and collectors will pay good money to own them. One such coin was found in Colorado by a collector just going through his change, and that quarter later sold at auction for more than $860. Another wild variation comes in the form of die cracks, small raised lines that appear on the coin due to a cracked die during minting. On the Utah quarter, these cracks can sometimes appear along the locomotives or near the inscriptions, creating a lightning-like effect that is both unique and highly prized among error coin enthusiasts. These cracks turn a regular coin into a collectible masterpiece, and they're getting harder to find every year. And we cannot forget about doubling. That incredible error when the coin is struck twice, slightly off, causing letters or numbers to appear doubled. Some of the rare doubled die Utah quarters show doubling around the words Utah or Crossroads of the West, and even slight doubling on the trains themselves. These coins are pure gold to collectors because they're visually stunning and easily identifiable with the right magnification. So how do you make sure you don't miss out on finding one of these rare treasures? Here's a tip for all collectors. Whether you're brand new or have been hunting coins for years, always take your time with newer coins like the Utah 2007 quarter. Use a high-quality magnifying glass, pay attention to the rims, the lettering, and look closely at the design elements like the spike and trains. Even the smallest error can turn a regular quarter into a high-value collector's item. Also, never clean your coins if you suspect they might be rare or valuable. Keep them in their natural state, store them in proper coin holders or flips, and consider getting them graded if you think they might be special. Coin grading not only confirms the coin's condition but also helps boost its value and authenticity in the collector's market. Right now, coin dealers in places like Houston, Sacramento, and even smaller cities like Boise or Wichita are on the lookout for rare state quarters, especially those with errors from the 2007 batch. The demand is growing fast, and collectors from around the country are searching for these hidden gems that often get overlooked by the untrained eye. That's why this Utah quarter is a hot item in the coin world and why you need to keep an eye out. And if you love these stories and want to learn more about how to find value in the most unexpected places, then don't wait. Hit that subscribe button right now and become part of our growing coin community. This channel is for real people, real collectors, and real stories about coins that could be sitting in your drawer right now and worth hundreds of dollars. Let's finish with the golden truth. The original face value of the 2007 Utah quarter is just 25 cents, but rare error versions of this coin have sold in auctions and private sales for as much as $860. Keep collecting, keep learning, and never ignore your pocket change. Because as we've seen time and time again, the smallest things can hold the biggest surprises. Number 5 and last rare coin. What if I told you that a simple 2018 quarter, yes, just a regular 25-cent coin, could be holding secrets worth hundreds of dollars? Stay with me because today we're diving into a beautiful yet surprisingly rare piece of modern numismatic treasure, the 2018 United States quarter from Block Island, Rhode Island. This isn't just a coin story, it's a coin adventure, and I promise you, this one has everything: natural beauty, historical tribute, and a few secret errors that make this quarter more valuable than you can imagine. So if you're a collector, a coin hunter, or even someone just starting out, don't skip a single second of this video because by the end of this, you might just want to dig into your coin jar at home and see what you've been missing. Now let's start with the design. The Block Island Quarter was released in 2018 as part of the America the Beautiful series, and it features a truly stunning image of a black-crowned night heron flying gracefully across the coastal wetlands of Block Island National Wildlife Refuge. It's peaceful, it's artistic, but here's the twist. Some of these coins weren't minted perfectly, and that's exactly what makes them incredibly rare and collectible. One of the most exciting discoveries is the double die error. This is where the coin's design gets slightly duplicated during the striking process, and on this quarter, it shows up most often around the words Block Island or E pluribus unum, or even on the bird's feathers if you look closely enough. A collector in Pennsylvania found a double die version in pocket change and ended up selling it through a coin dealer for more than $750 in a private sale. Another rare error to look out for is the off-center strike, where the image is not perfectly aligned and part of the design or date is shifted. These kinds of errors catch collectors' attention right away because they're visual, obvious, and 100% unique. One off-center Block Island quarter was graded and sold in a coin show in Arizona for over $680 because of its dramatic misalignment. There are also coins with die chips and cracks, where the metal pushes through areas it's not supposed to during minting, causing unusual raised bumps or lines that make the coin one of a kind. Some of these die cracks appear near the wings of the heron or along the waterline, giving the coin a strange but valuable feature that's totally unintentional but loved by collectors. So what can you do to find one of these rare treasures? Here's my personal tip for every collector watching. Never underestimate the coins you already have. Grab a strong magnifier and inspect every detail on your 2018 quarters, especially Block Island. Look closely at the bird's feathers, the text, the date, and the edges. Small errors can mean a huge difference in value. And another important tip: don't clean your coins. Cleaning can ruin the original mint luster and lower the value instantly. Always store potential error coins safely in coin flips or cases, and if you're confident you've got something special, consider sending it in to be graded by a professional coin grading service. That step alone can unlock serious value if your coin is verified as rare. Now let's talk about the buzz. Coin dealers and collectors across the country, from Los Angeles to Boston, are actively hunting for rare America the Beautiful quarters, especially from the 2018 series. The Block Island coin has gained major attention because it's both beautiful and full of minting quirks. Coin shops in New York and Chicago are offering good prices for confirmed errors, and online auctions have seen bids jump in just hours once a rare Block Island variety is listed. And if you're enjoying this journey into rare coin knowledge, now is the perfect moment to hit that subscribe button and join our growing community. This channel is built for collectors like you. Real people who love the thrill of the hunt, the beauty of history, and the surprise of discovering value in what others overlook. So what's the final word? This coin originally came out with a face value of just 25 cents. That's it. But thanks to its rare mint errors like doubling, off-center strikes, and die breaks, this coin has sold in auctions and private deals for over $750. It's proof that modern coins still carry hidden value, and all it takes is a careful eye, a little patience, and the right knowledge to uncover it. So don't stop searching, don't stop learning, and never underestimate what might be sitting in your change bowl or coin album right now. Thank you so much for being here and watching this video. I'll be back very soon with more thrilling coin discoveries that could turn your everyday coins into real treasures. Stay curious, stay sharp, and always keep collecting.